The scenic island of Phuket is a bastion of mass tourism. It attracts some 5 million holidaymakers every year. That goes hand in hand with massive environmental problems. Along the coast, there's a construction boom, and traffic too is a growing problem. Environmental activists are sounding the alarm. They've criticized the ruthless exploitation of natural resources and the region's rising CO2 levels. The garbage in the beach in Phuket is a relatively minor problem.
The amount of electricity used in the tourist centres in Phuket is huge, and it grows every year. The hotel complexes and restaurants want to make their guests stay as comfortable as possible, and that requires a lot of energy. In Thailand, that's drawn from fossil fuels.
An hour's drive north of Phuket City. Mass tourism has yet to reach this far. The tourists who do visit take the ferry to Kho Khao, an island that's pioneering sustainable tourism in Thailand. The Kho Khao beach resort has been taking part in the project for several years now. According to hotel owner Prawit Rungsuriya, most of his guests come for the peace and quiet and the unspoilt nature. He wants to keep it that way. The trained architect's resort consists of just 14 bungalows. That's fairly small by local standards. Recycling waste and saving water and energy are all part of the concept.
What makes this island special is its natural beauty and its biodiversity. We've got ocean turtles, dolphins and rare birds. If we want this natural wealth to survive, it's important that tourism here develops slowly and sustainably.
German engineer Franz Röcke works here on behalf of the International Climate Initiative.
What did you do with the new bungalows?
His job is to help reduce the resort's energy consumption.
About the air conditioning? Ah, yeah. Oh, much easier. Why didn't you tell me first? Okay, so we're going to make the next step here.
A combination solar wind power system was recently installed in the roof of the reception building. Thanks to the wind turbine and 3 solar modules, the resort saves half a ton of CO2 a year. Röcke runs an environmental technology company in Thailand.
So the Chinese use German technology to make all
he welcomes the country's current boom in solar energy.
Manual with cheap labor. So, in
the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to see a massive leap in solar capacity, which will make Thailand a solar leader in Southeast Asia. Obviously, it will just be a tiny percentage of the country's complete energy consumption. But it goes to show that photovoltaics are set to be introduced on a wide scale.
The Island Beach Resort is the oldest and the biggest hotel on the island. Unsurprisingly, it is also by far the biggest energy consumer. The air conditioning in all the rooms accounts for over half of the energy that the hotel uses. The bungalows were recently fitted out with insulation. Made of palm trees, the roofs now boast an additional layer of hard foam that helps keep the tropical heat at bay. It wasn't easy to persuade the hotel management that it was worth the investment. But in the long run, it will definitely pay off.
Unfortunately, the fact is that in Thailand hardly any buildings are insulated, and over 50 or 60% of energy is used to cool rooms. But by insulating 64 bungalows here, we're saving 10 tons of CO2 and reducing our energy consumption by 10 to 15%.
A heat recovery system also helps save energy. These air conditioning ventilators double as an energy source. Rather than simply releasing the hot air from inside the rooms into the atmosphere, the ventilators reuse it to help heat water for showers. Modern heat pumps have also been installed, which use the high air temperature to help warm water for the guests.
These 4 air conditioning units can supply 44 rooms. The heat pump is basically just a backup, or for when a lot of people take showers at the same time and the water needs to heat up again quickly. This system has a lot of potential.
On Kho Khao, the future is definitely green. Hotel owner Prawit Rungsuria is hoping that his resort will inspire other tourist destinations in Thailand.
We need to learn from the mistakes made in the tourist hubs in Phuket and Pattaya. There's more to Thailand than beach parties, nightlife and mass tourism. Boosting tourist figures shouldn't always be the first priority.
He hopes that other hotel developers don't set their sights on his island. He'd rather keep tourist numbers down, but ensure that the ones who do come can enjoy a natural paradise.